Hi, Jeff here for Grayson Hobby. I want to do an unboxing on the Grayson Hobby Techone SU-31. I want to show what's in the box. This is really cool, very basic and straightforward. What's really cool is the main spars are already built into the wing. It's pre-decorated, as you can see. It also is pre-hinged. That's wonderful. That makes building simple. Same with the vertical stabilizer and elevator. Reinforcement piece already in there and pre-hinged. Vertical stabilizer and rudder, pre-hinged and pre-decorated. Now, there is wood, I believe it's wood, main spar built into this. It's not weak at all. It's very strong. Right there and right there I can feel it's very, very strong. It's not going to be easy to break. Motor mount is already right there. Strap for the battery. Holes for the servos. Probably a receiver pack, I think. Very, very cool. But also there's landing gear. Some linkage rods. Some linkage hardware. And then some little wooden servo trays. They can go like right there to put the servos in to give them something to mount them to. So that's very, very cool. Pre-decorated. Main spars already there. Couldn't be hard to put together. Everything's almost done for you. So very, very cool. Hi, Jeff here for Grayson Hobby. Today I'm going to show how to build the Grayson Hobby SU-31 aerobatic plane. Just the airframe build-up. No motor, receiver, electronics, and all that good stuff. What I really like about this plane right off the bat is the fact that I don't have to do the hinges. The way the plane is made, it's already hinged up. Ailerons are already done. The elevator control circuit is already done. And the rudder control circuit is already done for me, so it could be easier than that. Also, it has little holes already made. This is the receiver, I think. Motor mount right there. Battery can go there. So servo holder there for probably either elevator or the rudder. And the same on the other side. There are also holes already made in the styrofoam for the aileron servos. And these are the nice little wooden trays to mount them in there with. But we won't be going there today. I just want to show people that may not know how to build it or may not be able to identify parts to go ahead and show them how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show how this builds very easily. I work the poles apart gently to put in the elevator and horizontal stabilizer surface in there. And I'm going to be using a craft glue. This glue is kind of like a rubber cement. It will dry to hold the plane secure during flight, no doubt about that. And then if something happens later on, like for instance, this is how the rudder will go on there. The glues I'll be using will hold it, but if something happens down the road and I break the rudder, I will be able to peel that back apart with the glue I'm using and replace it with a new one. So look at that, very, very easy, very simple build, not much to it. I'll go ahead and get started. This is just an airframe build-up, so I just basically need to show how everything goes together. The main one will go through this slot. I will need to work it back and forth. Just like this. So I have that centerpiece in there. All the way in the fuselage on both sides. That way I know the ailerons can move on both sides without any interference. That will be glued in there. I'll be putting a little glue on this, and I'll be lifting this with one hand. Just like that. And that will be glued in. Then I'll run some glue on this. Incidentally, I use a craft glue that is much like rubber cement. It'll hold the plane for sure during flight. No control surface will even go anywhere, or no wings will fly off, I mean. But it will allow you, yeah, the control surfaces will move. It will allow me to glue this together, and then down the road, if I should break the rudder off, I can gently peel that glue apart from the seams really gently. I can tear it back apart without tearing this up, and then put a new one on. It's just a craft glue that's kind of like a rubber cement, but it will allow me to change everything out if I have a problem. And I use that on almost all my planes. I'll glue that right about there, so it has lots of room to move, just like that. And that buildup is that easy, nothing to it at all.